Why do we cover the chalot on our Shabbat and Yom Tov tables? Two very different reasons are given for this. The first is that when the manna fell miraculously in the wilderness, God provided two layers, a layer of dew below and a layer of dew above the manna. And so too we have underneath the chalot a tablecloth and above them a chaladekel, a small cloth which covers them. And then there is the second reason. Bread is the king of all foods, and we usually commence our meals with a motzi over bread. However, for a Shabbat and a Yom Tov meal, we commence with kiddush over wine. So in order that the bread shouldn't witness what is taking place, that we're giving precedence to the wine, we cover the bread. Now perhaps this second reason might go down well if we're giving it to a class of kindergarten children. But can this be a genuine reason? And actually, in a halachic context, we prefer the second reason over the first when it comes to Suda Shlishit, the third meal on Shabbat. Are we required there to cover the chalot? The answer is no. If the first reason would be the prime reason, we should be covering the chalot. However, we don't, because there is no kiddush at Suda Shlishit. I believe that an answer to this question can be derived from a passage in this week's Parsha Va'era. You see, it was Aharon and not Moshe who brought about the first two plagues in Egypt. Moshe felt it would be insensitive to turn the waters of the Nile, which had saved his life, into blood, and similarly to produce millions of frogs out of those very waters. Of course, it made no difference to the waters of the Nile, but it made all the difference to the way that Moshe felt. He wanted to feel sensitive, to empathize. And so too, it makes no difference to the bread on our tables. But through carrying out this custom, we cultivate feelings of sensitivity within our hearts and within our minds. And if we are sensitive to the feelings of inanimate objects, how much more so should we constantly be sensitive to the feelings of our fellow human beings. And so we find that from this regular, seemingly minor practice that we universally keep throughout the Jewish world, there is a powerful message that reaches us, and that is, at all times, we should be thinking about the feelings of other people. Constantly, how can we help? How can we avoid harming those feelings? Just like Moshe, let's always be sensitive. Shabbat Shalom.